I'm going to show you how to do the double stitch and the flip. This is for shuttle tatters, so watch and learn. It's not as complicated as you'd like to think. Okay, for starters, we're going to start with two different colors of thread. I have a pink and a variegated blue, and it's a size 10. Okay, and this is crochet cotton. It's best for a beginner to start with something inexpensive so that they don't feel so guilty about wasting thread, because you're going to waste a lot learning how to do this flip. Okay, so watch and learn. First thing we're going to do a chain. Okay, and what we've done is we've tied a knot, just any old knot, to join the two threads together. Okay, the reason we're using two different colors is so you can see the flip in action. Okay, now what I'm doing is I'm going to wrap my hand for a chain. You take the thread across the back of the hand and wrap it around that little pinky finger a couple of times. Okay, bring your shuttle up so you have about 6 inches of thread, maybe a little more depending on the size of your hands, to do your stitches. The first half of a double stitch, you see how I'm rolling my hand and that thread's laying across my hand? That's what you want. Okay, you roll your hand, you run that shuttle under the thread and then over the top of that thread, pull it back out. Before we go any further, watch what I'm doing with this finger right here. It comes in. This goes straight out. Did you see that thread flip? Watch that as I pull it in. And as you pull it in, you're tightening up that stitch. Okay? Now we're going to do the second half. Same thing. Watch what this finger does. It comes in, this goes straight out, and the thread flipped. Alright, first half, under, over, through the loop. Release that finger, pull that thread straight, and then bring the finger back up. Alright, let's do it again. We're doing the second half. We're going to go over, under, and through the loop. Relax that finger, pull that thread straight to flip the thread, and pull it back up. And as you can see, we've got our stitches in. Alright, let's do it one more time. Under, over, relax that hand, bring that thread tight, pull that finger back up. Okay, over, under, relax that hand, pull the thread tight, and up. Okay, now I want you to practice that, and I want you to do 10 consecutive stitches. Learn to loosen that finger on the left hand. Okay, now for lefties, I do not tat left-handed, but I'm going to show you the setup. Okay, because what I'm doing with my right hand, you're going to do with your left. What I'm doing with my left, you're going to do with your right. Okay, so we're going to reverse everything. My thread with the shuttle that I'll be using sits in this hand. Okay, this one sits in this hand. If I can get, you can tell I'm not left-handed. Alright, and what you're going to do is wrap that thread over and tie it around that pinky like that. Okay, pull that pinky in to keep your tension, and then roll your hand. You see that? You're going to go under. You can tell I'm not left-handed. I have difficulties, but lefties want to know how to make that double stitch. Mine may not be perfect on this round, but we're going to try. You want to pull it under, over. Relax that hand. Pull that thread tight, it will flip. Pull it down. Okay? And that's what you do. That's for the lefties. Okay? Like I said, I am not a left-handed tatter. My tension is way off. The second half of that stitch, you're going to go over the thread, under the thread, and through the loop. Once you get it through the loop, relax that tension on that hand, pull this thread tight to flip that thread, okay? And then pull that thread down. As you can see, I'm having a terrible time of it. I'm not left-handed by no means. Now, this is a good example because I'm not left-handed. I didn't flip my stitch, and you're going to see the reason for the two colors. Okay? Now, if I was a left-handed tatter, that wouldn't happen, but I'm not. But I wanted to show you the hand movements left-handed, okay? That flip did not stitch, so the other color of thread is showing. You don't want that. So we're going to remove that out. The best way to do it is just grab it in the center. That's what our little crochet hook is for. Our little hook on the end of our shuttle. Okay? Now, and the first one is, when you're left-handed, your tatting is reverse of what right-handed tatters do. So remember that. Okay? When you're left-handed, your tatting will face this way. When you're right-handed, your tatting will face this way. Okay? So there we go. Let's try that one more time. Under, over, release that, pull that thread tight, and pull it back up. Watch this finger. This is the key to starting the flip. You finish it with this. Over, under, release, pull it tight, it flipped, and go. One more time. And as you progress, you will see there is very little movement with this finger needed to create the flip. Okay? And that is the double stitch. Okay? I hope that helps you to comprehend that flip and see that it's not as difficult as you'd like to think. Okay? So until the next video, happy tatting and have a great day. Thank you.